It's a fresh morning and I decided to cut down a little bit the jungle here. It's growing, just no time to take it care of regularly. I already began this morning with that from other side, so other side is a bit cleaner now. But this big side I will not have time to do today. The entire garden, just the fence. So I will try to do the cleanup of the fence a little bit before I have to go for my daily routine. I pretty much had no choice but to clean up the hill because it was impossible to get up here. So now at least I can see the weather and what's going on behind the wall if needed. But I succeeded to get too much into cutting that I even cut two of my fingers. It looks bleeding, but that's normal if you cut a bit deeper than just the external skin. And the military smart tells you, or knowledge, that you don't need to do anything if it's small cut. No water, no bandage, nothing. Because if you put bandage, the dirt which went in with the cut, it stays in. If you put water, it's risk of infection. So we are built to repair ourselves, our body. So if it's small cut, just let it bleed. Let the blood drop. It cleans up the wound, and it patches up itself from inside and covers it up with other stuff naturally. So you don't need to do anything, not to worry. I just don't want to make my tool dirty now. I have to cut with one hand and be careful not to get grass into that wound. So I do continue working, but just to let you know that there are some certain things in medicine that are not really correct by practice. They are just old textbooks, and military who knows the effects of doing certain things, they know better, because they have the count of dead bodies after if you do something wrong. So, or get infection too bad and get amputated later. So better not to do anything, just let it bleed, let it patch up itself, if it's of course not too much bleeding. But tiny wound on two fingers, absolutely no problem. Just keep working as nothing happened. It's a bit of progress now with the cutting down. Difference is clearly visible from here to there, where it's cut down already. The fence. On the fence, the excess vegetation. And meanwhile, the fingers, it looks ugly, but actually it's already patched in naturally inside, so it's not bleeding anymore. It's just dry and looks like a little bit bleeding, so I still have to wait till it completely patches in, then I can wash the hands. So it looks ugly, but it's not so bad at all. Well, more or less okay now. I wasn't able to do it as good as I wanted to. I have to get high up there to cut these shoots there, but then I have to move stuff. But now I have no more time. Alarm was ringing already, so got to prepare for going out. And that's it, I guess. My finger has stopped bleeding, both of them fingers. So now it's time to wash and next fresh day, when it's no much sun, cloudy, I have to take care of this jungle here as well. I bought yesterday tarps, which was my plan actually this morning, but I didn't have the right size beam. I have to put one beam here and put tarp over it. The purpose is to protect in summer from sunlight, so I have to make it double. For rain is enough one only, but sun is heating up the cave and it will be too hot inside. So I learned it from a military video years ago that they do in deserts, double roofs from on their tents. So first one heats up the air and air blows away, hot air blows away with the wind or just air current, and the second layer underneath doesn't let the heat get into the tent. So it's much more effective than have just one layer of tent. Maybe even three, I don't remember, but for my cave it's two enough, 2 layers. So this mission was not accomplished this morning because I began cutting the fence just to nibble a little bit, and when I got into a hazard and went all the way to there. Anyway, job is not a rabbit. It's work is not a rabbit. It's not gonna run away. So another day I can do that. The double roof for my cave entrance. In fact, I bought these cables for making also yesterday, and 2 more tarps. I have plenty of tarps to reserve, but I don't want to use them up all. I need for reserve just in case I need them urgently to cover up something. So the initial idea was to put on cables, even these cables, and tighten up with the other cords. But here are sometimes very strong winds, so it's gonna rip it apart. So I decided better to have some wooden on plastic beam or metal. I have a couple of beams here, but they are not the right length. So now I need to find just the right length beam. These are too short. I can't put it here. I wanted to put it up here, up to there, something on below to fix it strong instead of cables, so it's not gonna flap around very strongly on the wind. But it doesn't work. So actually I don't remember if I already showed that I have 2 showers. One shower is here, one shower is there. This I definitely have filmed already, but the second one I don't remember. Probably I did. Anyway, so everything is perfect, only no electricity, no drinking water. The water is enough to wash my clothes when it's quiet like now. It's clear water, so I can take it from here. The sand has settled down, but when it's raining, or sometimes just I don't know for what reason, it's coming a lot of water, so it with the sand and it's muddy. Then for this case I have to keep some extra water for these days here to wash my clothes. Just here it settles down, the water, it's not gonna be so muddy anymore. This I took yesterday, it still is muddy. This I took this morning, so it already has been settled down. So you see the difference. The water changes very much here, depending how much water is coming through the rocks. So it's when it's high flow, it brings a lot of mud or sand from the rocks, and then it's not usable. But yes, I need a water filter to make it potable, and solar panels somewhere up there, and when I have electricity and off a grid, would be nice, but it costs a little bit money, which I don't have right now. So we'll see. Yeah, about the pallets as well. I'm getting every week one or few pallets, and they are now accumulated all around here, as I had no time for anything else than to running around outside for my routine things to be done. And when I will cut the jungle down here, then I probably put a couple of stones under the pallets and stuck them up. So later on, when I have enough, I can build something bigger here, or watching platform, or whatever it will be useful for building something. But right now we are not selected to some are like thin like that, some are like stronger, and some are broken, so they all need to be sorted for different usage, and to break them apart. And it's all work needs to be done, but who has the time? By the way, yeah, website. I forgot. Always check my website. Now is there a new thing on the website. You can win a prize by donating, but you will read about it on the website. So www.old.rip/win/win will be the page for opportunity to win a prize. But it's subject to change as well, depending how many donations I have. Right now it's nil. Yesterday I checked. So as long as there are no donations made, I may change the project and or improve it just some ways. Right now I think that's the best solution I have for randomly selecting winners from those who donated me money, but only when there is excess money for my basic needs. So if I don't have donations enough, then I can't make any promises to select winners, unless someone wants something memorable, not what our other options are. But you will read. That's better than just explaining now on video. So have a look. Palms are already dropping. It's been strong wind sometimes, so it all needs to be taken care. Today I cut down the 2 palm trees as well, let them grow new shoots there. I had here. They were not very strong, so I decided to cut them down, and if vital enough, then they gonna push out new leaves. But these are just for decoration. I'm not planning to grow food here. I have some ideas about growing food, but the mice and other animals will get to the food here before me, so better not to invite rodents here. That's it, I guess, for now.